Venky Subramanian, and this is my final reflection video of the strategic management course. I started this class with a couple of key goals. Number one is how can IT play a strategic role in an organization? And I think this class has definitely taught me and improved my ability to think through that perspective of IT being in a strategic role. Particularly, a specific example that I would like to point is the chapter where we learned about the strategic implications of build versus borrow versus buy. And I see that that can be applied in an IT role in multiple times in a year. The second thing I wanted to talk about is, or that I wanted to improve my skill on, is basically improve my knowledge base when it comes to strategy and essentially fine tune my skills. And a few examples that I would like to point out there are learning or strategically looking at an organization through the lens of like pestle analysis or reporters five forces, and also likewise, decision making from using like a cage model. Although I've used some of the other techniques in the past, definitely, learning through some of these new frameworks and new techniques and looking through that lens was definitely very helpful. Likewise, I would also want to talk about the three things that are from a learning perspective that I wanted to take away. Number one, the most fascinating aspect to me was the red ocean versus the blue ocean concept. Particularly fascinated by the blue ocean. Although we see a lot of examples in our day-to-day life where there is like new groundbreaking technology that just basically completely changes the a particular a business model. This one, kind of learning it through the lens of a framework, learning it through in a methodical manner, allowed me to get more fascinated about that, basically. The second thing, I think, from a communication standpoint, unlike any other courses that I took, I really like the aspect of the way the discussion and the rubric was framed in this course. In a lot of other classes that I took, we were asked to actually respond back with our feedback. In this course, the particular element that I really liked was to respond back with the feedback, try and connect it to the course material, obviously, but then the last aspect of follow up with a strategic question. To me, that made me think more, and I think that's something that I want to take back and implement in my day-to-day life in my organization. The third element, and obviously I think I have to speak about this, is the final project, and generally all the weekly projects that I work with my team. All my team members came from different walks of life, different industries they work with, and I learned a great deal from them. I have a perspective or a way to think about and analyze and solve a problem. They all brought different perspectives and different ways of looking at it, different ways of solving a problem. And also, one of the things that I felt I need to work on or improve on is like more concise communication, which I learned from them. So I think those are my three key takeaways, or things that I enjoyed learning. And the last thing that I want to finish up with is I want to thank Dr. Hillary for making this course enjoyable and also a great learning process.